And they're in an early.
I think you hit the key words. Do better and try and get back in this game. It could turn into a big play with missed tackle for a minimal gain.
Play clock is gone. He gets it complete to Harris.
Match there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical. Can really generate big plays for.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back after the catch. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Lucas. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
First down, and it's Hill again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Lucas. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Hopkins' kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
Something out of it, and they do so right there.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
On 1st and 10, Lucas. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense. And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
To throw on second down, Lucas to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Lucas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Our 2 teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith.
We got this.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And some room to work. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, That got done.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Bills 31, Patriots 7. Dustin Hopkins set to kick.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone.
Patriots over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.